This used to be me. For several months in the year of 2017, I battled with cystic acne. I'm going to be sharing my journey with you guys in this video.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been long. I've shot an actual video for YouTube. Today's topic is about my acne journey. Since I started the YouTube channel, I've been dying to do this topic. As you can see, I'm barefaced, like totally bare today, because I want to emphasize how far I've come, and I'm going to be highlighting a lot of my struggles with acne and how I overcame them. It's about my experience, about the way acne in itself affected me, and I'll just be running through some things I did and some products I used that worked, the ones that didn't work. And it's not about any brand, it's just me wanting to share this. It's needed to share it because many people are going through it, or they go through it and they don't know what to do. I want to help. And also, it's also a thing, like, I'm always talking about skincare. I'm always all about skincare, and I want people to know where I'm coming from with it and why I'm talking about it. Like, I know my skin is not perfect, and that's the beauty, because I've seen it bad, like I've seen it horrible. So it being normal or basic to some people, it's perfect to me. Like, it's just like wow, because I can't believe myself last year. Like, I'm a different person. Like, I peeled myself, my skin off. Like, it just shows that regeneration actually happens, because if our skins don't regenerate, fam, I was done for. Like, I was literally diagnosed with acne vulgaris, and my face was ruined for months on end. It was depressing. It was expensive too, and I really want this video to go out there to help people, because I actually have been trying to make this video ever since. It was not never the perfect time. I was waiting till my skin was like totally flawless, or saying maybe I shouldn't bother, but it's actually necessary here, because a lot of people are struggling with acne. And if looking at where I'm coming from and where I am now, it just shows that a little effort and doing the right thing works. Like, there's a reason why there's research, there's a reason why there's dermatologists, there's a reason why there's, the whole thing, it's there for us, and there's something that works for you somewhere out there. So if you're interested in knowing about this acne and knowing how, like, your everyday girl in Nigeria here overcame acne without performing magic, basically, stay tuned. So I want to cut to the chase. We first have to talk about the calm before the storm. So the number one lesson I learned in this acne journey is the importance of paying attention to your skin. So yes, the calm before the storm happened when I had a normal pimple flare. We all do, like, before anything like acne vulgaris came in. But I had a flare sometime September, October of 2016, and it was annoying. But then I was into these serious facials where in Surulere, if you know Bismi, we think that is it. We are slay queens, we're on fleek. We do our 1K facial every month, and I had a guy there that used to do it for me. But all they do is just cut your skin, rub it, use their pins and needles and rigorous activity, and they do the same routine for everybody: young, old, fat, slim, oily, sensitive, everybody. Like, right now, I can't even believe I went for that kind of facial. But that was what I was doing. That was my routine. I was happy with it. But that was probably the thing that messed me up. I didn't really have any much remedy. I kept doing facials until I discovered, that was when I discovered my black soap, Skin Apothecary black soap, and my skin turned around for the better. Like, my skin was flawless back. That was something I started using in late October, then into November. By the middle of November, my skin was peeled. Like, everybody was like, what are you using? So there was that period of my skin glowing incredibly, like an evil eye was cast on me, and the opposite of this thing, my skin went south from there. I was using the Skin Apothecary and Fair and White Gold. So I was lucky to buy the original Fair and White Gold at first. Then when the first tube finished of the Fair and White, I now bought another one. I saw that it wasn't like the former one, it was smelling stronger, but I was too desperate to just continue with the glow. And there's this epidemic in the black women community here in Nigeria, and that is what we call toning. If something has not toned you, you don't feel like it's nice, you don't feel like it's working, you don't feel like it's needed. So that toning effect was there. As in, I've never been a bleaching person. Like, I've never tried to actively bleach my skin, but I've been part of the misguided people that just thought, our sun is hot, so you need to always tone. So that was what I was doing, because I was looking fairer and I was happy. But people were even in Nigeria, if you start getting fairer, people will start paying more attention, like, you are glowing. That's their own definition of glowing. Amalakoba. So I was glowing according to standards, and I used that second cream and I kept using it. I started getting one cheap sunscreen that was supposed to be by Skin Doctor, but it's actually just a replicated product that I bought at Mama Tega's shop. So when I checked online later, I discovered that the product didn't exist. It was just something they created using that name to just sell. It was like 1.5 for sunscreen. I was using it. I was using one kojic acid cream for my face. I was like 1.5, and I was happy. Like, that time I was having those pimples. Then they said to clear my pimples, I should use it. It didn't even have kojic acid in it, and it was called kojic acid. That was the number one red flag. Obviously, something that cheap doesn't contain kojic acid. I was just wilding, basically. So fast forward to January, I was looking like a complete burnt Yoruba woman on my face. Like, that was when the cyst started coming in. Then I went for a facial after my birthday. My birthday is January 20th. So from that January 20 something, and I think that was when I went to a sauna bath while I put Fair and White on my face, and it burnt me all over. Then the lady at the spa told me I should buy one cream she mixes to clear it. It cleared it a bit, but I used Pixie Glow Tonic for a while, like on my face, and I thought the only thing I noticed with it is it was actually brightening, but it wasn't right. Like, my face started, I was breaking out. I began to break out like really bad. April, that was when the demons like came after me. Like, bro, after the facial I had, and then I was doing a lot of takeovers. That time takeovers just came up on Snapchat, where we upcoming makeup artists, we try to take over a beauty blogs Snapchat and teach people how to make up and all. So I had an upcoming makeup. I didn't know a lot, actually, because even now, with the kind of facial I do, nobody should do a facial and make an appearance like having to do makeup within a week of that facial. So I did that bismuth abrasive facial like 2 days before my Snapchat takeover, and I already had cystic acne. Basically, at least if I looked at my face at that point before the facial, April facial, I would have already called it cystic acne. And I went to do a facial on top of it, cystic acne. Yo, I had papules, like actual hard rocks of papules on my face and cysts after that facial. 2 days after, it was no good, and I had to just go on international Snapchat and do my takeover. I ended up being trolled on Twitter for my skin. If you want to know how that ended, my face was bad. I was bleeding. It was terrible. Clay mask, that was when I knew clay mask is not good for people that are breaking out. Like, using clay mask will actually worsen your break. I thought clay mask will clean out my face or something. Like, it's anytime I use the clay mask to now worsen the pimples, it will be bad, my face will be all painful. So I was like, nah, like, I'm not using this. I add grapeseed oil then. Yeah, grapeseed oil, I still use it. That's one oil that actually helped my skin. This one is from Organic Shop, Nigerian brand. I was using the Now Foods grapeseed oil then, and I used to use it underneath my makeup. I had like friends concerned. I had to talk to my friend as a doctor. I was doing my internship at the hospital then. So my friend said it might be a hormonal imbalance, so I should go for hormone something test. A very good friend of mine then, Vincent, it was so nice to me. Like, he took me to a lab, told them to help me, was concerned about my face. So I did the test and everything was normal. So it wasn't hormonal. Okay, so I was asked to get retinoids. I was looking for retinoids everywhere, but nobody even knew what they were. I don't know why. Late May, I watched a life-changing video on Niger Best MUA. That video really changed my outlook. She gave us, different products. Like she just described her predicament and how she overcame. It was the exact same thing I was going through. So I already planned to see a dermatologist, because there was a dermatologist where I worked and I could have gotten the consult for free. I don't know why I didn't take it safe all this while. I was still in denial, I guess. So she talked about how she got a dermatologist and the prescription she got from dermatologist too. So I just listened that, okay, I think I'm going to see a dermatologist. And she showed us some products that she used from Isis Pharma. Till tomorrow I still use my Isis Pharma sunscreen, Tin Dem gel. This is my go-to like gel cleanser till tomorrow. So she told us about the importance of a spin brush. Okay, I got a spin brush ever since, and chemical exfoliant. So I was like, this is tea. Then she told me about Murad, how she stopped using primer, and that primer is bad for people with acne or prone to acne. And trust me, since that was late May to June, I've stopped using primer on my face till today, because it actually clogs the pores. So talking about the psychological part, it was just, having acne is just, it shouldn't be underrated here, because it's actually a serious thing. Like, when you are walking on the road, you think everybody's looking at your face. I was so conscious about it. Like, I would thank God I'm just not too sensitive, too self-conscious, and too easily depressed. If not, it would have really, really wrecked me, because I was in a job where I had to see several people every day, men, women, young, old, and I had to just keep my shit together and just act normal. And people will actually come to your face to ask you, what's wrong with your face, what happened. I remember one day I was in church and one of the deaconess or whatever was like, what's going on with your face? Like, God, which kind of rubbish is this one safe? I said I have acne vulgaris, leave me alone. And there was this patient I had like my friend was even telling me, maybe I should be washing my face. I was like, wow, like, okay, so I'm a dirty girl because I have acne and I don't wash my face. That is the only advice you have to give me. So a lot of remarks will come. They didn't mean to hurt you or whatever. They're just reacting. But those things, if I'm talking to someone, if someone's telling me you're beautiful or something, I'm like, look at my face. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, can't you see the ugliness? So it's just bad, and it's just something people don't have to go through, because I could have started treating these things since I saw the signs, but I didn't even know there was something wrong. I stopped using my Skin Apothecary black soap like months back, because I was salty. Like, this black soap that was so nice to me last year just didn't even help me to stop this acne from growing. But what I didn't realize is that black soap cannot do anything to stop an acne cycle. It's from within. And also, there are actual steps. There are some things that are normally good like black soap, but while you're having an acne cycle, you shouldn't be using, because they are too harsh. Clay mask, black soap, scrubs, facials, those three things, oils, those things, people will literally recommend it to you, but I'm telling you, take it from someone that has gone through it, not to take their advice. people will just hand you a scrub immediately. Go and scrub, or go and do facial. What are they doing in the facial? People that are doing your facial don't know what they are doing. Like 90% of Nigerians that do facials don't actually know anything. There's acne and there's acne. There's pimple soap, and there's acne. It's not black soap that will help your life at that point. You need something mild, and you need to actually treat. The ingredients that treat acne are specific, tried and tested. The ingredients that kill acne bacteria, I'm going to share them with you shortly when I talk about my dermatologist prescription. I also tried investing in Murad products because I thought maybe I needed something really expensive and bougie. So around April then, when it first started, I started using Murad cleanser. Cleanser is one thing you need to just keep minimal in your skincare routine. Like, just know your skin type. If you have oily skin, stick to gel cleansers. If you have combination skin, gel cleansers and soaps. If you have dry skin, lotions, hydrating cleansers. It did nothing to stop the cycle from progressing. So late May, I decided to see the dermatologist that was under my nose, coming every Monday, and he finally prescribed drugs for me. He prescribed doxycycline, he prescribed loratadine, retin A, he prescribed oxy5 rather, benzoyl peroxide. Yeah, that was it. So the retin A was like the deal breaker here. That was retinoid, that tretinoin. It was 0.05% or something. So I bought the cream. I went on my antibiotics. He put me on doxycycline for 2 weeks, the retin for a month, the benzoyl peroxide for a month, and yeah, the loratadine was for 2 weeks too. But what happened was I didn't see oxy5 anywhere, so I started with retin. So I was using a retin without oxy5, and I was using antibiotic. So the retin started with me like I was now using a toner. So I bought it on Jumia. It was made of camphor and alcohol. Bro, that thing will pepper me. My skin began to peel basically. I was now using retinol and my skin was seriously peeling. So I used it through June, and I used the retinol and my skin was just inflamed, red. I was just literally suffering and smiling. And somewhere around July, I got the Murad and started using it as my primer. Murad oil mattifier. So I used that as a daily moisturizer. So from that July, when I started using Murad, I actually started seeing a change in my skin, and it was a sunscreen. I was using retin without sunscreen, so I was using it a lot without sunscreen, and that's not advisable. In August, I decided to buy a chemical exfoliant for the first time, and that was the Invisa Peel by Zo Medical. It's like this one was powerful, like it was peeling my skin. So I was using it while using retinoids, and it wasn't really cool. And it was sad because when I bought it, it was expiring like the next month. Okay, I bought it July and it was expiring August, so I had to stop using it by August. It was just weird. I don't know, I used it for just like a month. Retin was my breakthrough, retin A, because I didn't give up on it. After a month, I started using benzoyl peroxide late, but benzoyl peroxide really changed the game. I have the one I was using was another brand. I posted it in my Acne Army post on my blog. You guys can check that out in the description box. So Oxy10 was what I saw. This is the maximum strength benzoyl peroxide that kills acne bacteria on contact. So I was using this for a month. So I decided to get the doxycycline again. So I went on doxycycline twice. He told me to use it for 2 weeks. I used it for the first 2 weeks. I didn't see results. I used the retin A for a month. I didn't see results. I decided to go another month of retin A. but I combined everything together. I combined this. I now use loratadine again, so I used it that August all through, and that was when my face started to clear. Like, I was still breaking out, but it was no more the horrible cysts. So another thing that really helped me, another product that was very helpful, was my honey Ricci face scrub. So I just continued with this. That was when I formulated it. I talked all about it in my honey Ricci beauty videos, how this scrub really helped me, because that was the only thing I was using. Like, every other thing was prescription, you know, everything was too serious, and that was just my maintenance therapy. So whenever my skin is peeling, according to the advice I heard from the Hajia babe, I should use the spin brush to peel off the obvious debris. So yeah, another thing, like, I got from the dermatologist was he actually prescribed a soap for me to use, and I always prescribe it for my clients now that are going through acne cycle. That soap is a miracle worker. Like, it's the Sebamed acne cleansing bar. It's like, he said I shouldn't use any other thing to wash my face. He told me I shouldn't go for facial. He told me not to scrub my face, not to use sponge on my face. Like, that was when I heard from the horse's mouth, an actual elderly dermatologist telling you abrasion is not in God's plan for your face. That was when I knew facial was out of it. Obviously, I saw the results of facials on my face, and that was when I fell in love with Sebamed soap. I used it alongside all those things he prescribed, and that was the soap I was using throughout my cycle. I just left my mirrored in one side, mirrored cleanser. It was just pepper them gang, but wasn't doing anything. If you use the Sebamed, you feel like you didn't use anything on your face. If you have makeup on and stuff, you need to wash it really well, but it's not all this lathery, squeaky kind of. Yeah, you might feel some tightness because it treats acne, but it's soap free, but it's a cleansing bar. So that was when I knew also that soap in general was just a no for acne skin, especially when you are in an active acne cycle. Anything that contains lye, that is an actual soap, you should stay away from it. Try to use liquid. It's just now I started using soaps back. I was so against soaps. Cleanser, yes. Sebamed medicated soap, yes, but not actual soap. There was no more inflammation, basically. So the prescription worked. That inflammation was down. Another thing I decided to pick up was zinc picolinate zinc supplements. Okay, this really helped me. I saw a decline in my acne once I started using it. So I used to use it with vitamin C 1000 mg, and it worked.